All right, you guys. Today is very disturbing. Today we get what is, and I might bring this up on the iPad real quick and read to you what I read. I don't really want to. Not sure if I can find it. Let me see. Something very disturbing happened tonight, and I was I was in the middle of something. I was in the middle of watching Ford v Ferrari with my boy, and it was a really good movie. So it had me hooked from minute one, and I watched the entire thing. But look, so I'm scrolling through Facebook feeds, and up pops something about a police officer in Minnehaha County, Sioux Falls, down at Wiley's Tavern. Another story of a black man being put into a squad car, choked in the back of the squad car, his head hitting the he could not breathe. That's why I say choked. In any way, shape, or form, when the airway is constricted with your tactics as a police officer, ramming someone else's head into the back of a squad car. Okay. Not okay, right? So let me see. What was this on Kello.com? Let's try this. It was on my Facebook feed. We're going to go to Kello. It could have been KSF. SFPD fire. Nope. Not even in the top 3 stories. Hold on. Maybe it's KDLT or KSFY or something. Charged with simple assault. Pierce, South Dakota. Thousand police solutions. A former Sioux Falls. Joseph Michael Larson's 32. The AG's office says the charges stem from an incident on July 24th, 2021, while Larson was acting as Sioux Falls police officer. So while in his official capacity, this man clearly waited a year to file his lawsuit in federal court, right? Now, and he's been charged with simple assault. We all know that charge will probably get dropped in the state of South Dakota and will go nowhere. Attorney General. His complaint's been filed. What else we got? Was that it? Well, I'm still looking. I'm not really worried. I just don't see anything more. It's a very small paragraph. It's 3 paragraphs, and that's not very good. The story gets more in depth when you look on Kello or KSFY. Just know that this officer takes a man out of the bar that was said to be spitting in the bar, takes him outside while putting him in the car, gets rough with him, abuses him while putting him into the car, and slams him against the cage. Tactics that they claim are not utilized or are not tactics trained by the Sioux Falls PD. Understand this: guards at Wiley's Tavern they're Sioux Falls police. So even when they're being paid off duty, they are still Sioux Falls Police Department. All the judges, all the state's attorneys drink down there. Basically, everybody gathers downtown to drink and get drunk, and all the state's attorneys are there getting drunk, and they're leaving their cars parked out front. They got lines going on in there. They got all sorts of shit going on at Wiley's that I can't even tell you how much over serving goes on there. They ply people with liquor and they let them walk out the door, just plowed. You know what I'm saying? They kick them out, and then they pretty much end up. I've seen people come out of there falling off the front stoop, tripping on, because they don't put yellow on the steps. They don't ensure anybody's safety of any of the patrons. Fullingly know there's steps leading in and out of there, and they don't care. They kick you out. They'll push you out the door. I've seen people shoved. I've seen them fall and hit the ground, being pushed out the door by security and security guards. This is not of my concern. You know, I should be worried about the over-serving and the liquor license and go at it from that point at the Wiley's, tavern. And I should be pissed off with the establishment and them hiring these officers. But let's just get past that. Let's look further into a problem that is so deep in South Dakota, and it's so deep rooted in Sioux Falls specifically, and has been here for 20 plus years, and nobody wants to talk about it. So I have to be the one that talks about it, right? At this point, seeing this story has sparked my rage. I'm pissed off is what I am. And as a general reporter, as a person that tells the story, I'm not going to tell it the way Angela Kenneke's going to tell it. I'm not going to tell it like anybody in the news outlets are going to tell it. I'm going to tell you what I think and of these officers, and sitting in jail and watching people being strangled by seatbelts, literally strangled. African Americans that come into the jail and they say, I was strangled in the backseat of a car. They charged me with possession of a firearm. They told me exactly what happened. The T Storm Chasers is complicit in it. They were there filming it. They know what happened to that young man. They filmed him getting strangled with the seatbelt in the back of that car by the seatbelt. One officer coming over to the other side of the car, pulling the door open and pulling on that seatbelt till it gouged into that man's neck. And you say, well, what is his name? What is this? So I don't know everybody's name. I know it was the first time I came in. I was in intake. It was the first cell I was in. I believe, or that man was one of my first roommates. I'm pretty sure of that. It was so disturbing to listen to this man's story. And his okay, this was the man that he dislocated his thumbs. The officer had dislocated his thumbs. So what the inmate actually told me to do was grab his thumbs and grab his finger and pull as hard as I could. I didn't want to do this, but he said they're out of place. They have to get put back into place. So we had to do this right in the cell. So literally I was a doctor or a help. You know what I'm saying? Like grab the finger and pull as hard as I could. So I did. And I believe two of the fingers popped, and they popped back into place, and he had immediate relief then. But I think maybe his right thumb or one of his index fingers could not. I just wasn't pulling hard enough or something. You know what I'm saying? What I'm trying to say is these cops are egregious and have been for many years. I have videos of them grabbing and twisting cuffs for an hour. I have a video right now in my green chest, a VHS tape of cops twisting cuffs for over an hour. There is no protection to us. It doesn't matter if you're white. It doesn't matter if you're black. If you're in the state of South Dakota, if you're in these officers are criminally at fault, and they are finally getting charged. And they are finally getting charged for the assaults that they are committing. But when I say that they are finally getting charged, What I really mean is they're out there committing crimes and nobody's holding them accountable. Everybody seems to think it's funny to hold us accountable. Now they're getting held accountable. And what did you expect was going to happen? If I tell you to stop, when I tell an officer and when there's tears in my eyes and I'm fucking crying, that's the time when you stop beating your prisoner. That's the time when you went too fucking far. When the man is already handcuffed on the ground, maced, tased, assaulted already, you don't then pile on with 7 fucking dudes in the courtroom and continue kneeling on someone's back or neck or things or extremities just because you know how to immobilize someone or paralyze them. I think we all learned that with George Floyd. But we still have officers a year later. We still hearing the stories out of Sioux Falls. You know why? Because Sioux Falls will not clean their backyard. Why do you think Omaha Cop Block had to come to Sioux Falls? Why do you think Omaha Cop Block was outside of wileys? That could have been Omaha Cop Block getting assaulted. They love doing this to young black men. Nothing more than out having a good time, drinking. This could be you the next time you pick up a beer or a bottle and have a drink. And you think you're safe in a bar, but you're talking, you're spitting a bar, maybe, I don't know. Whatever happens, you get in a disagreement. This is unacceptable that we allow our police officers to continue to operate like this. And over 20 years, you have only seen one officer get charged. You have seen only one officer, and then you make sure you put in his accolades. Oh, he was in 15 and 17 or 19. He had 2 life-saving awards. How are you saving anybody's life when you're traumatizing people, when you're breaking bones, and when you're strangling people, and when you're hitting their head up against a metal partition / plexiglass / okay? At what point? This was the same thing we seen with Tuck Police Suck. The same thing. He's in Arizona. He's walking down a hallway. He gets intentionally tripped. Everybody sees it. It's on camera. Do you suppose to this day he got any compensation for that? Why do we have to keep yelling about this? Why is this even a debate? Why do we have to get so mad about this? Because these are yours and mine, brothers, sisters. There are we are all one. We are all collective. We are all in this shit together. We all get treated the same way. You can't tell me to feel different about how I was treated when the same thing happened to me that just happened to you. When I ran out of breath because you put a spit mask on Bird. You can't do that. You gotta quit. You can't lay people face down in a cell with pubes all over the place. Not clean, not sanitary. It's not okay. You should be sued for it. And you don't want to drop charges. So you drop the charges with this guy at Wiley's. And you say, we are not going to mention his name. No, you're pissed off that he sued you. So now you're going to out him in the public eye. You're going to humiliate this young black man some more. The audacity of you piece of garbage cops, you cowards, every fucking one of you that stand behind this man. How dare you? A year ago, I don't care if it was 2 years ago, I don't care when it was. I care that you continue to do this shit every day to little kids. You do it to black, you do it to white, you do it to Hispanic, you do it to everybody. When are you going to quit? When are you going to get it? If you don't quit, what do you suppose is going to happen? Now, I know You're trying to take, you try to claim you're taking a stand. You're not. You know in court you're going to back this officer. You know you're going to give him a deal, let him off with a slap on the wrist. You're not going to fine him 2 cents. And he's going to continue working in Sioux Falls. He's not going to lose his job. What is wrong with you guys? Yeah, we outnumber the police. And the bottom line is we need to take our shit back. If you're not going to manage your police cars, and you're not going to manage your police officers, and saying that you're going to charge someone, he's still out there running the streets tonight. Is he in a fucking jail cell? Is he in a 4x8? I'd like to go back in with him. Let me back in that motherfucker. Let me see that motherfucker choking motherfuckers out. I'll turn every inmate against that motherfucker real quick. I guarantee you that motherfucker will get what he got coming to him. And by the time he hits the penitentiary doors, fuck simple assault. What you did to that man was not simple assault. I'm sorry. You hit his head against a metal pole. You give a man brain damage. You hurt a man to the point where he can't even sit down and he can't breathe. I'm sick of the same song and dance coming out of Sioux Falls. I'm sick of telling people it's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. Just don't worry about it. Go home. Just do what I do. Just look the other way. Don't report on this stuff. Don't ever talk bad about the police. They're lifesavers, don't you know? Well, whose fucking life are you saving? Because I don't see anybody surviving around you motherfuckers. Every time someone comes around you, they're dying. Their fingers are broken. I got to repair the shit you're breaking. I'm not a doctor. I'm just an inmate. I shouldn't have to repair what comes into the jail after you intake them. That's just wrong. And you want me to stand by and okay, so you want me to be like News Now Minnesota and tell you that it's all sunshine and roses and do a news story on this? I got people hitting me up going, dude, look at what happened in Sioux Falls. Sioux Falls just made headlines in Denver. It made headlines all over the United States. Why? Because Sioux Falls is middle America. If it happens here, it's happening everywhere. It's in middle America now. And these guys refuse to acknowledge it. Refuse flat out. These officers won't tell you that they did anything wrong. When you sue them, they got their qualified immunity, and that's all they care about. So your USC 44 1983 lawsuit. And let me tell you, if you got the fucking wrong lawyer in this town, you ain't good. Your lawsuit's going to go nowhere. So you let me know how it goes battling Woods, Fuller, and Schultz. That motherfucker just died in a plane crash, or one of them in that little outfit they got downtown. He dropped his little Cessna and pier somewhere and hit the ground. I don't miss the motherfucker. I just wish it could have happened so I could have won my case. You know what I'm saying? I wish it could have happened before I even filed my USC 44 1983. And if you're out there listening to the man that is charged or was charged with this atrocity, and I'm not talking about the cop. I want you to know, as someone who needs civil rights, you need to call Al Sharpton. You need to call a real lawyer. You need to call Benjamin Crump. You don't need to call these two-bit attorneys. These motherfuckers, when you call those two people out of Minneapolis, you know what you're going to get? You're going to get a 5-figure payout. And you'll get it from Sioux Falls. But if you do not choose those two lawyers to come into, welcome them into your house, sit down with them, and tell them what those officers did to you. And I guarantee you, after you tell their story, they won't leave your side until they hand you a $50,000 or $500,000 check and walk away. Triple digits, 6 digits, 6 figures. You don't even know what that is. You don't even know how big that number is. $1 million. You don't even know how many zeros that is. But I'm out there to tell you, if you want it, you need to get in your car and travel to where these lawyers are. And you need to tell them, no matter where they're at, no matter where they're living, no matter what they're doing, I will pay you. I will pay you to come to Sioux Falls. I'll pay you for the publicity. I will pay you to listen to my story. I will pay you to get the camera footage from the back of the car. And it is not good enough to just get them to come to your community. You have to hit the news. You have to get all the cameras on you. You have to get the entire Sioux Falls area back together again, just like they did with George Floyd. You need it that big. You need it to go all the way down Minnesota Avenue. You need it to go all the way down 41st Street, all the way down 12th Street, in both directions from Minnesota Avenue. You need people walking out of their houses that say it's not okay to choke a black man out in the back of a squad car. We will not tolerate it. And if this is how you're going to treat and charge a guy out with simple assault, no, it should probably be attempted murder. It should be, you arrest a guy for being drunk and disorderly. He's not even resisting. You drop the charges on him. What is the point? You dropped the charges because you knew you was wrong. You knew that officer was wrong. Now pay the fucking money you owe and stop with your Woods, Fuller, and Schultz bullshit. You want to hide behind the bigwigs? You will call in the bigwigs. We'll call in Benjamin Crump. We'll call in Al Sharpton. No problem, dude. I ain't got a problem with that. I don't have a problem anymore. I won't call these two-bit lawyers from Sioux Falls that don't want to do nothing for you. I'll call the big dogs. And then I'll tell you what, you be crying. These motherfuckers be crying, going, how do I get Al Sharpton and Benjamin Crump off my ass? They just submitted a brief so fucking long, so good, it just make your head spin. The rights that you just violated ain't simple assault. I'm sorry, sir. Let's try you're going to charge them out properly. Felony assault, like the rest of us. You don't get to just go flop off, change your position and who you are in the police department and go work for another police department. Go work down in Omaha. We don't want you as a police officer. You're never getting your job back. How many times have you done this in your career? I want to be the one asking the interrogatories. Let me ask the questions. I'm sick of hearing it. These cops skate. They don't even got to answer the interrogatories. Well, I didn't even make it to interrogatories. I have not had my fun yet. And I'm about to unleash, because it don't make no sense. Watching people getting strangled in the back of your squad cars, and nobody wants to. Storm Chaser doesn't want to do anything about it. You just want to stand there with the camera and film? What is wrong with you? What is wrong with you people as a society that you think that it's okay? Hold yourself accountable. If that was you or your son in that car, would you allow it? As a white person, as a black person, as a Mexican person, as a immigrant, as a person from Puerto Rico or Guam or Vietnam? Is this how you want people treating each other when they're getting put in the back of a squad car just because they decide to go out and drink and they want to have a little fun at our clubs? But you trying to protect wileys from all the judges and from all the prosecutors and everybody that goes to eat there at lunch. And you're trying to kick out every homeless and don't let them panhandle down by wileys. That's what you're scared of. You're scared of the homeless. You're scared of someone spitting. You know, down in whatever, they put sawdust down. They like that look. The look where you can walk into a building and spit on the floor and it just gets cleaned up. I don't know if you remember those days or if you ever chewed in your life. I don't know if you ever spit seeds out your mouth at a baseball or a basketball game. Dude, I have no idea if you even know what a sunflower seed is. But I will tell you, this shit is no game. It's not a baseball game. It's not a basketball game. You can't play with my head like it's a basketball. It's not fucking funny. You're going to get sued. And you're going to get sued and sued and sued and sued. And don't fucking say I didn't tell you so. Because I did. Patrick's trying to tell you. James Freeman's trying to fucking tell you. You obviously didn't like the nooks you got. You didn't like the diapers you got. You didn't put them on. You didn't even fucking use them. Instead, you went out and slammed someone else's head in the back of the cage. You didn't learn a fucking thing. Why didn't you use the pacifiers? James told you, stick the pacifier in your mouth and start sucking every time you get mad. And then wipe your liberal tears on the goddamn cloth. He gave you wet wipes. He gave you washcloths. What more do you want? I don't know what to tell you. Just like James doesn't know what to tell you. I told you this shit would happen. I tried to be nice to you in my lawsuit. I only put a $50,000 price tag on here, $100,000, or I don't know what it was. It might have been 6.2 million, but hey, you know, I'm not scared of a number, and I'm not scared of a big number. And if you come fucking with me, you're going to get a big lawsuit levied against you. It's not going to be funny. You can quit doing this to people, or you can have every YouTuber, every auditor on your fucking ass. In Sioux Falls, Second Amendment carrying, it doesn't fucking matter. We don't care. And we will show up in numbers. And if we don't show up today because it's 0 below, we will be there tomorrow. And by the time you're slamming someone's head up in the car, trust me, we will be on every stop you're doing. And I don't care if you've encrypted. I will grab a drone and I will start watching from my fucking living room. I'll stay up for hours and just fly that little drone around Sioux Falls and make sure that all your officers aren't busy. I'll have so many different angles of your officers, you'll be pissed. You will be pissed at me. You will say, how is this kid doing this with $1,000 drone? And I don't even know if y'all know what drones are. You might own one out in Harrisburg. You might have put one out and caught a guy or two. But I'm going to tell you, when I do it, you'll get caught too. So those drones, when you're pulling your gun out on some dude committing a felony and you point your gun at his face and you commit an aggravated assault, guess what's going to happen to you? You're going to go to jail as a police officer. You're going to get held. And when your qualified immunity gets stripped away because of the new laws that are coming, and they will come, if you continue to act and do and put stains on all the cops' suits, that's what's going to happen. The people are going to get distrustful of you. They're going to raise up against you. They're going to not trust who you are as an individual in that. And don't sit here and tell me I don't fucking do this shit in my everyday life. I don't act the way you do. Who's the person should be in trust? Who is the person that should be wearing that vest? Not you. You're not vested. You're not invested in your community, and you don't fucking care what happens to Sioux Falls. Clearly. You don't care. You busy welcoming people to come into our community, and then you assault them, you extort them, you take their money, you take their cars. But worst of all, you assault them. How fucking dare you? What kind of a coward police officer are you at the end of the day? And then you expect me to sugarcoat it and come down and do a pancake drive with you or a pig feed with you. You expect me to come out and hand out candy to the kids with you. I would never stand next to you, ever, ever, because you don't represent we the fucking people, and you never have. For the last 20 years I've been here, you guys are cowards. Kids don't even want to be around you, and they don't trust you. Nobody here in Sioux Falls is busy saying, go down and give the officers cookies. It's Christmas. Let's leave cookies. Okay, dude. So, celebrate church. Oh, let's go give the officers, we care what they do. Meanwhile, they sit there and push their propaganda throughout the jails. They're oh, will you let us into your jails so that we can help these young men and women with their Christian beliefs or their Baptist beliefs or their, okay, so you want to push your religion on us. Now you're sending kids down with cookies to the jail. The officers themselves laugh at you. They don't even want your cookies and they're not going to eat them. They sit in the back laughing and they're like, why are these kids even coming down here? And when are they going to go away? It's the middle of COVID. They don't want you at the jail. I'm sorry. They don't. They got meth heads walking in there. Do you think they want little kids in there? They got sex offender registrants walking into the police station. Do you think that they want little kids in there? No. It's called they don't have a heart. They don't give a shit that a kid's standing there with cookies. Gone are the days where I hand you a cup of sugar because you're my neighbor. They don't want anything. Anything that they want, they have. They've taken. They have extorted out of you and your kids and your wealth for generations to come. Your kids have nothing but a number on their arm, a chest or their chest, a number on their social security card. They have zero freedom. It isn't coming back. And I don't care what you say. I have seen the way these people have treated you, me, our kids, my kids, your kids, elderly. I have seen the degradation of society through my city. I've seen it go from 100,000 to 200,000 people, or 160,000 or 260. There's a lot of people here, and there's not a lot of housing, and there's not a lot of people being very friendly anymore. There's a lot of fighting. There's a lot of arguing. There's a lot of people, I want my food here. There's a lot of overcrowding. There's a lot of businesses going under. I see nothing but desperation. And these cops are putting it all on the line, thinking that they can just go out and bop everybody over the head because you have an argument with your old lady, or because he's arguing in his house and he got drunk and he needs to be removed. Okay, but aren't you the ones that sell the liquor license? Aren't you the ones that are put a liquor store on every corner? Now what? Now what the fuck you gonna do? You don't want the alcohol in your community? You want to put people on 24/7? That's the answer? That's the best you can do, is put an ankle bracelet on them, and that if they use hand sanitizer with alcohol in it, you put them back in jail for 2 days? This is the best you have for our community? This is garbage. Make me sick and choke. I don't emulate what your old ass is doing behind the desk. I don't respect you. You've been in the jail for so long. You're so old, and you look at me like, what can you even say about me? Nothing. 6 weeks I went in on weekends. Not 1 week did I come in drunk. Not 1 fucking week did I come in high on meth. Not 1 fucking week did I come in on coke. What the fuck do you have to say for yourself? Is it me you're looking for? Do you want it? Look, motherfucker, I'll come down there and you can bang my head against your fucking metal car. How about that? Would that feel good to you fucks? You sick fucks? You coward fucks? The Sioux Falls Police Department is garbage. They're filled with filth. They're pigs. They're filthy pigs that they lay in their feces. They infect everything they touch, and if you let your kids around them, and if you let your church around them, your 501c3 should be pulled. As far as I'm concerned, if you work hand in hand with the police department and you get caught, your hands are dirty. You are not doing God's work in no way, shape, or form. How can you claim, no, as a church, how can you feel good about that? That you sent people to kill other people just so that you could keep your tax write-off status. I am so fucking sickened by what I seen my last weekend. Little kids coming in with fucking cookies to give to the police department, to the jail. You about throw up in your fucking mouth. I was sick to begin with, and then when I seen the little kids coming in the door, how much fucking indoctrination is going on at our fucking churches? The goddamn church is on the take now. They're sending kids to the jail. Oh, I thought some sinister shit was going on, but wow. And you won't even come out and take the cookies for them. You leave them stand there. What are these kids doing here, man? I hope they quit coming. I never in my life. Never in my life. You ain't walking with God. You're not with God. You're not even close to God. Whatever church told you to come down and do that, man, boy, celebrate. I just don't even I don't even understand. Yes, Heidi Lear. Yes, that's it. Yeah, I'll say it. Hitler Youth. I'll say it. They don't even know what the fuck they're doing. They don't know which ones. Why can't you fucking lead our youth to work hard, to become involved in the community, to serve the homeless? Why can we not be great stewardess and give back? Why are you giving to the people that are stealing, taking, robbing, pillaging, plundering? I am so beside myself. It's like, what's the point of me even doing this shit? Because nobody's even listening. I don't need to be listened to by 6 people. I need to be listened to by 6 million people. I don't need the kind of power that is empowering 1 or 2 people. These people need to empower other people. And those people need to empower other people, or we're shit out of luck. We're going nowhere fast. That is not what I want. I hope y'all understand where I'm coming from. I hope that you know where FTP stands. I hope that I yell so loud, am so loud you want to turn me off. I hope you don't even want to listen to me because I'm so mad. I'm so angry. I look at Benjamin Crump. I look at Al Sharpton. Yeah, I wish I was them. I wish I could be them. I wish I could act just like them. I wish I could talk and create a sentence and be eloquent in what I'm saying. I wish I could say big words. I wish I could be really smart. I wish I could tell everybody that this shit was going to be okay and protect everybody and know that nobody was being beaten in the back of a squad car or on the ground. Don't even make it into the squad car. Unlucky George Floyd, right? No, unlucky me, unlucky you, unlucky your kids. You don't know when your last day is gonna be. You don't. What are you taking for granted today? What are you waiting for? What are you waiting to take shit back for? Why are you thinking that it's wrong to steal when that's all they do all day long is steal from you? What do you want me to promote? What do you want out of your life? Why do you think Al Sharpton would spend 20 hours on the road to get and help you and your family? To get you a 5-figure settlement so that you can get your family out of poverty. And then lo and behold, your niece dies in Houston, Texas. I can't believe this shit. More money, more compensation. I want a gated fucking community. I want a 6-foot high fence. I don't want people to be able to shoot through the brick. I don't want them to shoot through the window. I don't want them to shoot at my kids. I want to be safe, and every man, woman, and child should have that. Just because we have guns, you build a castle. You build a bunker underground. You protect yourself. You wear bulletproof vests. You put bulletproof plates, steel, Kevlar. You wear Kevlar. Come on, people. If the cops are doing it, you do it. If they're rolling around in tanks, you need to have a tank. What don't you get about that? You not grinding until you paid every last cent that you have in infrastructure and cover, planning and looking around the corner before you come out your house. You haven't paid like the rest of us have paid. You got to pay for that. Freedom isn't free. You got to stomp on that motherfucker to make sure that he doesn't do it to anybody else. Then he'll quit doing it. I guarantee you they won't touch fucking Osama again. I bet you they don't want nothing to do with him. Oh, we're going to get him. We're going to get him. They had to blast through his door. His door was sealed brick. He had a fake door. They couldn't get in. It took them so long to get in. They had casualties on both ends. I'm going to tell you something. With who you sympathize with who has the best game plan and who is the strongest in life and who has the loudest voice, I guarantee you he had the loudest voice and he continues to reign supreme. The United States has steadily went down ever since. Ever since Osama went down, do you understand? There's no justification. It doesn't matter how much you waterboard me. It doesn't matter how much you torture me. My beliefs are what my beliefs are. I stand on my beliefs the same as Osama stood on his, and the same as Charles stood on his, and the same as Timothy stood on his. I stand on mine. And I don't give a fuck what or who or what you do or say. You don't get to dictate who, what, and how I live. The reason you're trying to dictate who, what, and how I spend my freedom is because you're fucking scared. You're scared of me. You're scared of people that think different than the way you do. You can't handle what it is that I believe in. You can't handle that I don't go the fuck to work and go home like the rest of you. You don't handle that I don't think like you. Therefore, I'm a threat because I don't do what you do at the end of the day. Yeah, you damn right you can't handle me in Washington, D.C. You can't handle me up or down or around, coming out of my house at all hours of the day or night, or walking down the sidewalk, or wearing all black. It scares the fuck out of you. If I wear a hoodie, god damn it. If I wear a Black Lives Matter t-shirt, that just gotta piss you off, don't it? Why you parked right here? Why you parked in the lane? Why you drive like that? Why don't you conform? Why do you got long hair? Why you act like a hippie? Why you got a long beard? Why are you so big? Why are you so strong? Why are you so slow? See, I'm not fucking talking to you. I'm talking at you. If you don't do it for yourself, nobody's going to do it for you. Nobody. So if you think some shit is depressing right now, give it a year. Give it 2 years when you're paying $8 a gallon. When your economy is taxing you over 15%. When they've taken the food out of your kids' mouth and you got to travel in 0-degree weather and nobody will give you a ride in your community because they're too scared to pick up a hitchhiker and they'll just let you get frostbite. You here, you don't got to worry about the police. The police don't come out at -6 degrees. They too scared. They don't have gloves to hold that trigger in -6. I guarantee it. So me from in my house tonight am totally safe. There is the high ground, there is the cold ground, and there's the freezing. It's so effing cold. You're going to get a disease. You're going to get an infection in your lungs if you come outside. Your lungs will burn at -30, which it is. Take a deep breath in and watch what happens. Y'all think you're tough down there in Texas. Y'all think you're tough. No, that's not it, bro. You can't even handle a little bit of cold. You don't know what bitter cold is. You never even felt it, not even close. Go ahead and sit on the beach and think that you're strong and almighty and you fought in the desert. Whoop-de-fucking-do. I'm not impressed. Bring your war on over here. We'll see how long you last in -30. Put your boots on and then put your Carhartts on and then put another layer of Carhartts and then put 3 pairs of socks on and then put some Long John's underwear on. Let's go. Put your Long John's shirt on. You know what I'm saying? A face mask. And then continue stacking the layers and the blankets. You can't do what the natives can do. You can't survive the way they did back in the day because you don't even have a fucking clue. You want to, I mean, look, I'd tell you that I'd be worried about the cops, but I'm not really. The only thing you really got to do is go further to Alaska. It makes sense to me. Colder weather means they just don't survive as long. Their life expectancy is not as long. You slip, you fall on the ice, you break a hip. You don't got to worry about law enforcement in Alaska because they got to take a plane to get to you. It's all forest. It would take them days to trek it on foot. You think you're hard, you're not that hard. Stand out in -6 degrees with a 25-mile-per-hour wind that makes it -30. It's the wind. I mean, if I gave a fuck with every spectator that wanted to put their 2 cents in, where would I be right now? See, I don't care who I'm standing next to on the sidewalk, just as long as you got my fucking back. Okay? I don't care if I leave my house as long as I know I got the other dude's back or whoever's in my car's got my back and willing to go the ultimate distance. I've seen people fall. I've seen people get up. I've seen people not want to get back up. I've seen people's facial expressions when they're scared. I've seen it when they're happy or mad or sad or glad. And you know what? I've watched a lot of big dudes go to prison. I've lost a lot of intimidating people cry about how cold it was in a cell in a smock suit. I've sat next to people that I'm cold, just help me. And that's when I tell them, you just need to run your hands under the water. You need to hit the hot water on the sink if you're cold. And you keep running that hot water on your hands. Through your hands, everything warms up. Through our creations and through God's, what he provides us, that the air, the wind, the water, you can live and you can die by it. You know what I'm saying? You can die by the water. You can die by the wind. You can die by the cold. You can die on a slab of concrete. But if you get up and you keep talking and you keep moving, and no matter what they do to you, they can sit you buck in a cell. But if you can't break me down in my head mentally, you will never fucking win. If it doesn't matter how sick I am, I still go because I'm not scared. When my heart hurts, feels like it's going to beat out of my chest, I still just keep going. Let me see your nurse. She tells me, well, I'll go see what the other people want to do. You know what I do? I pretty much figure I'm left for dead. And I continue working on my breath. I don't even look at them. I don't even acknowledge that I'm there. And I don't show them that I'm panicking. Have I felt this pain before? Yeah. My heart hurts. Could I die? Yes, I could. Do I have a condition that could allow me to die? Yes. But did I ask for a favor? Did I say I can't go to jail because I have a disease that could take me out at any time? No. I'm not scared. There's the difference. I don't owe you a motherfucking thing. And when I die, I don't control any of you. And if you don't want to help, don't help. And if you don't take me serious, don't take me serious. Because I don't really care. It was just a test to see if you gave a damn. Will you touch a white man's skin? Will you touch a black man's skin if they maybe they just need a hug? Maybe someone just needs a kiss. Maybe somebody just needs to be told, I love you, you're going to be all right. Maybe you just got to calm a guy down, get him to sleep. Sick is sick. But we can cure a lot of things with our hands, with our hugs, with our touches, we can cure a broken heart. But you can't if you hate so bad. If you walk out that cell and you do nothing. I was as nice as I could be to you. I'm as gentle as a giant. It's all about the soft touch. I don't want anything from you but what you can provide. Care, comfort. Maybe I want to tell my wife I love her or my kids before I pass. Maybe I knew that this day would come. And maybe I just want to say a few fucking nice words before I leave or can't breathe. That's the important shit. Do I give a fuck if I'm hot or cold or my bed or my back hurts or my neck? It doesn't matter. I'm not going to ask you for another pillow. I won't ask you for another blanket. I won't ask you for a blanket that there isn't a hole there's no holes in. I'm not picky. I won't put my sheet on my bed. I will lay on the dirty mat. I will lay on the ground. I don't care. Those are my people. If the cells are dirty, I'm dirty. I am one with the garbage. I am one with the dirt and the grime and the ants on the floor. I am no better than the ant that is on the floor. I don't kill him. I let him keep crawling around. He serves a purpose. He eats what I discard. So if a breadcrumb drops and you see an ant taking it away back under the door, you let it go. And you give the guy next to you hope and you say, hey, let's get a fishing string going. Let's get a fishing line going. He was never thinking about it. He made a fishing line within 30 minutes. He had the string around a piece of paper. He threw it up under the door. It slid over to my cell. He kept throwing it out his, and it would come over to mine. Simple. Next time them tray ports popped to give him our next food, I handed him a popcorn ball. I handed him a candy bar. I said, the nice guards on my last weekend gave me a candy bar, a Kimball popcorn ball, gave me a whole bunch of shit. I said, you want it? I've never heard anybody so grateful because he had nothing. He had no clothes. You know what I'm saying? He was cold. They took his blanket. James, you've caught my attention. Do you want to come up here on panel? Or uh are you as boisterous as what I am, or are you just a coward fuck that's just gonna sit there and say nothing? Or are you actually gonna have a good debate and fight with me? Because honestly, when you say that I'm fucking boring, then basically I kind of just think that I mean, I kind of just think that you're a fucking troll. But that's a weak word in and of itself. So, I mean, if you want to come up and be a fucking man and explain something, I mean, you certainly can. Would you like to do that? I'll tell you what, I think you're a punk ass, broke down, ain't got no money, 2-bit. You're just a fucking couch surfer. That's what you are. So at the end of the day, here's what you're gonna do. I'll tell you what, you can pay for the link to the channel. I'll put the link up right now. And here's what you're gonna do. You're gonna super chat. You're gonna type in $4.69. And that's how much you're gonna give me for that link. That's how much you're gonna pay me, James Finch. And then I'm gonna show you fucking boring for $4.69. Anybody game on? Please don't be scared. Tell me how you want it, James. I'll give it to you just the way you want it. I'll even take the bait, dude. Fuck it. I'll make the entire show about James Finch. You know, like you even got a picture. You don't even have a profile picture. You're purple. I think your avatar is purple. Or is it brown? It's either shit brown or it's purple or it's purple shit brown. I'm not sure. But as I said, well, my hour's up. So you've pretty much missed your fucking boat. So figure it the fuck out. I'm not here to entertain you all fucking night. So you make one comment and then you head on down the fucking road. Look, that was pretty fucking easy for me. So back to what I was saying about my story in jail is giving and caring about another individual really isn't that hard. Being a piece of shit, that's actually pretty easy. Being filled with hate, that's even easier. And passing along the hate, well, that's the easiest thing you'll ever do in your entire life. Being a coward, That's easy to do. Osama proved that. That was good. Charles Manson proved it's pretty fucking easy with the Folgers. I mean, no problem. He didn't have a problem. I People loved him. Women loved him. I don't know what to tell you. So there's a class of people that love certain people, and then there's people that just don't get no love, like the cops. I wonder if James Finch is probably a cop. I mean, could be. I don't know. I just a thought. But let's focus on this James Finch guy. I'm trying to make him public enemy number one. I'm trying to talk bad enough so that hopefully he sues me. Maybe he files an IC3 or some shit on me. I mean, I'm hoping that the fuck can he even spell? Did he go to school? I mean, what's his grade level? I don't know. We know only cops. I mean, you know that cops use the lemon juice because you're probably a cop. You know what I'm saying? Man, I can't help you. It's like I expect intelligence, and usually what I get are just stupid comments, stupid people, and no input. It makes my job very easy because I don't really got to think a lot at this. This is like common sense shit to me. Do you know what I'm saying? You have to actually be intelligent to hold a conversation with somebody. And the level of intelligence that's on YouTube is not very high. I think the total IQ that I've ever seen, the smartest person that I've ever met on YouTube was probably, oh, and the most respectful. We got to give points for the most respectful. It was probably, jeez. Oh, and the most caring. The most caring award goes to, you know what? Come to think of it, I would probably just bet on myself. It goes to me. You know what I'm saying? It's like that. Yeah. I mean, at some point, you got to start putting stock in yourself. You got to start actually liking who the fuck you are. You know, I watch my live streams of myself. I don't give a fuck about you. I give a fuck about myself. Does that offend you? Like seriously. If that pisses you off, good. You know what I'm saying? Does if I offend you and if I'm boring, good, because I meant to be. Literally. If you thought that my yelling was meant to be taken seriously, I mean, what the fuck? It's a channel. It's an entertainment channel. Nobody actually says anything about activism. I mean, what fucker on here does activism? Activism is the most hated thing in America. Why do you think I clicked the button that said I was an activist? Because you hate me. Because you ain't me. You can't handle the way I fucking think. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I picked a genre that fit me. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know if it's called a genre. Touche, fuckers. Anyways, James ain't got nothing else to say. Fuck. I thought I could bait him and he just, I don't know. What fucking dumbass shit. Damn, FDP, still not in the mental hot. Damn, Hot Rod, you haven't been ran over by your own fucking car yet? Yeah, I hope the jack fucking falls on you, you fuck. Anyways, I mean, just another degenerate swinging by to fucking talk his shit. I mean, you know, cry, cry, cry. Well, fuck. Go cry under the jack. How about next time you turn a wrench, I hope you fucking hit your bloody knuckles on the fucking firewall. How about that? Or the fender. Or you crush your fucking fingers in between the battery and the alternator. How about that? How about that for some car shit? No. You don't love this shit. I love this shit. You think I haven't fucking dealt with drama my entire fucking life? You're fucking dead wrong, dude. You're fucking so far off the beaten path. You just if there was a box of rocks or a light bulb, I don't know, dude. You couldn't even screw you in. I mean, it wouldn't. The elevator doesn't even go up to the top floor. Shit, Lee Harvey Oswald doesn't have shit on Hot Rod. This motherfucker from Texas too. But he just, oh my gosh, man, I'm just getting so worked up right now. If Hot Rod knew, bro, you know what? You want to come over? I'll show you something. Good old fucking. You know what? Fuck it. We'll just get the foot long. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. This motherfucker think I ain't getting off on him right now, right? All right, Hot Rod. That's how it is. Don't be so mean. How about we talk about cars and how you're playing with I could be in the garage? All right, dude. You and I could be best friends forever, BFFs. And I'm not meaning, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you get the wrong inclination of BFF, but whatever, buddies forever. Jesus, BBF. I don't know what the fuck you are. You are some. Oh yeah, you're my fucking hero. No, Hot Rod. Dude, how do you even drive a car? Like, you can't even drive your truck. You're busy speeding around town, committing fucking heinous acts of speeding. What a dipshit, hypocrite. Fuck. Get the fuck out of here with your shit, bro. Such a judgmental fuck. You think I don't get off on this shit? I do. I do, dude. Every fucking day you come in my chat for the last 2 fucking years. It's like, oh my God, I wonder where Hot Rod is. I sat in my jail cell and thought so much about your Hot Rod. I was like, oh my God, I wonder if he's doing the wiring on his Hot Rod. Oh yeah. Hot Rod just gets me going. Oh dear God. What the fuck do you know about Minnesota, motherfucker? You don't even know how cold it gets in Minnesota. Oh, please. What have you done in Minnesota? Please explain. Who went to jail, dumbass? Do you even know my name? Seriously, say my fucking name. Go ahead. Hot Rod, you don't even know what fucking chat room you're in. You can't even say them words because you're such a fucking cop lover. You're such a fucking bootlicker. Let's go, dude. Seriously. What you know how to build hot rods, but you don't give a fuck about the average homeless guy. But you'll sit in your garage all day and OCD about what wire goes to where and the wiring diagrams. Get a fucking life, dude. Get a job, bro. Seriously. Oh, and then it's just slaving out people to work on your houses out there in Texas, where there is nothing but dirt anyways. Oh my God, I just got, look at this. I just got Hot Rod to say fuck the police is the channel. Listen, this white collar redneck Bible thumping motherfucker just said fuck the police. Convicted, guilty. Love it. Love it. You just said fuck the police. You'll give anyone a job and then talk shit about them later. Isn't that what you did to Otto the Watchdog and his kids? You'll give anybody a job? I'll bet you will. I'll bet you will. Look, I don't need your fucking job, Hot Rod. How about that? You'll give everybody a hand job. That's about the only thing you're going to give them. Talking about me, princess. Oh, okay, princess. Thank you, princess. What you need, Hot Rod? I heard you in your truck. Man, you ain't even got a wife, bro. Like, dude, come on, man. Orientation. What is the situation, the aggravation, the agitation? I mean, come on, dude. What what are you talking about? Is there something I can say by your two-liners? Talking about you, princess. Oh, he wrote 5 because he got mad about Otto. Nope. I tried to give Otto a job, and he wouldn't even attempt. No drug test, no background check. No, no. Okay, well, can we be a crying bitch anymore, Hot Rod? Really, motherfucker? You female dog, you. Oh my God. I mean, let me roll over in my grave. I've been married to my wife for 13 years. Looky here, motherfucker. You got a few more to go before you catch up to me, big boy. And I'm younger than you. Come on, you old and out of the game fart. You ain't even back in my day, motherfucker. Look, man, I've been married for 20 years. How about we do this pissing match right here online, motherfucker? You could just travel up to South Dakota and then we could do the pissing match instead of running your cocksucker on fucking YouTube. I mean, common sense be all. You know what I'm saying? Look, 2 years, I done put up with enough bullshit from you. And why don't you go fucking fly a kite in someone else's room? Why would you even, who even invited you into this motherfucking party? Unsubscribe to my channel, get the fuck out, and never come back. How about that, Hot Rod? I've never seen a penny from you. You've never donated shit from the channel, and fuck the police expects more out of his members and membership. So if you ain't got it, get the fuck out. Because the level of shit that I haven't gotten from any of you fucks over the last 4 years is just downright irritating as fuck. Just get out. I'm not providing entertainment for free, motherfucker. This isn't a free ride. You don't get a free chair. Get the fuck out. This is the second wife. Yeah, because your first wife can't take your OCD ass, bro. Seriously. Seriously, Hot Rod. Why don't you listen to what the fuck I say? I know you better than you know yourself. You're a workaholic. Tell me I'm not right. You still trying to pay $1,000 a fucking month in rent fucking down there in Texas. And I'm lying. It's more like 4,000. Let's be honest. Because you got a little wee wee and you need a big fucking house. We know. With a big payment. That's why she with you anyways. You sure you're not with CFW? Showing off her tatas for cheap? Come on, dude. Rent, lol. Damn. Oh, he gonna act like he owns his house now. Bullshit, you got that thing mortgaged 6 ways from Sunday. Either that or you stole money from fucking the bank or whatever loan, or you extorted Otto to work for you, or a bunch of Mexicans. We know what you're all about, Hot Rod. Weren't you talking about all them Mexicans you were hiring down there from east of Mexico or what, the border? You said it was the best workers you ever had. You said they work harder than fucking white people, didn't you? Didn't you, Hot Rod? What you got to say for yourself now? Bet you ain't got nothing to say. Bet you ain't got nothing to say. Oh, yep, I love Hispanic labor. Yep, I'll bet you do, Hot Rod. Bro, I got you so pegged you don't even want to fuck with me, bro. You don't even want to know. Take your fucking dude, don't you got to get up for work in the morning? Go drink another beer tonight? Come on, you fucking alcoholic lush. Yeah, whatever, dude. I'm over it, bro. I'm so over you. I was done so long ago. This is the roast of Hot Rod. Anyone checking into this channel? This shit is real. It's real shit. This is real shit he's done and over his years of being on live stream, talking all his bullshit, lying in the chat. Dude, this dude is the biggest hypocrite with the biggest cowboy boots you've ever seen. And the shit is deep, boys and girls. Don't laugh. There's only 6 motherfuckers in here. What do you care? Yeah, he says, yeah, he admits it. He openly admits it. I'm not wrong. He knows what his rent bill is. He knows what his lights are. He knows what his cable's running. He knows he's got to have Dish Network. What did you change your name to and why? Please don't. Oh my God. Maybe he changed it from Hot Rod. Who knows? Anyways, I mean it's been great, but to be honest with you, it's rather boring, Hot Rod. Isn't that what the last guy said? You're really bro. You probably had that other channel, and then when I went off on you, you switched to Hot Rod. What? Why did you switch your name? No, switch it back. Why did you do that? I'm telling you right now, that was a bad move. We all loved Lindsay. So change it back. Who got you to do that? And who is Aqua Blue 22? It doesn't make any sense. Why can't we be FTP 1 and 2? Why can't you be FTP's sidekick? Or lies. You cannot be anonymous and be on this channel. It doesn't work like that. Haven't you learned anything? You are now the biggest fuck the police supporter that I've ever known. Did someone recognize you? Did something happen? Is someone intimidating you? I will come across this state. I don't care. No, I haven't gotten a fucking haircut. You piece of shit. Look, I'll show you my fucking hair. This is the fucking hair you see, motherfucker. You like this hair? You want to pull that hair? You want to ride that shit? Huh, Hot Rod? You ain't got that. You ain't go to a motherfucker. Come on, Hot Rod. What you got to do? What you got to do? Hey, man. It's that motherfucker. Yeah. What you like? What you know about that? You don't know shit. You don't know shit. I'm going to need some more. I think we need some more. I think we need some more. Let's get some more. Fuck it. You need a little bit more? You like that, Fabio? I can't believe it's not butter. What you want to do? Luscious, luscious. Oh yeah, yeah. You wish you could. You wish. Yeah, that's right. That's Hot Rod. Come on over to South Dakota. Let's go. Hang out with the crazy motherfuckers. You couldn't even handle Sturgis. What you talking about? You sitting in Texas with your 2-bit Hot Rod. Come on, dude. Come on. Let's go. Let's go. You probably watching an episode of Roadhouse right now, don't you think? Yeah, I bet you are. I bet you are. That's right. That's right. The peep show's over, boys and girls. That's all you get. Don't hate it because you ain't it. Hot Rod, you can go home now. We don't need you anymore. Thanks. You were a good laugh, but joke's over. Excuse me. What do I owe you? You you owe me $5, bro. I turned my camera on. I turned more than just my camera on, right? Ha ha ha. I hope y'all get that, but some won't, some will. Anyways, I get $5.99 per minute. Yeah, you owe $5.99. It's not a quarter for a peep show anymore. It's $5.99. Yeah. $5.99 a minute. I gave you that was a minute. Whatever. It's a minute. And Harley Davidson MR. Why even say anything about a fucking Harley, dude? Let it go. You don't even got one, Hot Rod. You don't even know how to ride a bike and you ain't got no motorcycle license. Come on up. Come on up on the panel and show everybody your motorcycle license. Let's see your endorsement. Bet you can't even, you don't even know how to raise your left or right hand. You probably broke it doing concrete. Please. Old and out of the game. Ah! Well, now you get the laying down version. You want the laying down version? No. You can't do that. You got to switch your name back. You're throwing me off. This might not even be her, dude. What? No, I know it's you. It's you. No, okay. So say the name of the drink. How about that? So this is a test for Aqua Blue. That's the name of the movie. I got 4 by all legal documents. No, you don't have legal documents. Get the fuck back over the fence. Hot Rod. Serious. No joke. Yeah, I know. I know. I know that little pug face. I know that little diet dude. It's not diet. You. You diet dude. That's right. Okay. Look, now we're going on an hour and a half. Trying to think. Well, I don't want to show off anymore, man. See, when I open this camera, Hot Rod, I make money. I mean, you don't even know. You don't even know, dude. I just upped the game from 25 cents a peep to 5.99. If that's not being an entrepreneur, that's Larry Flint times 10. I think I just blew the magazine out the water. Not even a magazine sells for that much. One of Larry Flint's magazines. Gas station. No, I thought it was regular dew, bro. I didn't think it was diet. I thought it was regular. They call me Mellow Yellow. Gas station. That was something I didn't think of. Yeah, that is good. Oh, now I see the little pug. I got a good picture of the pug. Oh, that's awesome. I feel a little cheated since I paid, but everyone got the peep. I know. Oh, do you need me to open the camera up? You were busy giving money because you were so excited, and then the show ended. So you needed a little bit longer, huh? Well, I don't mind if I do. I will for a Mountain Dew, no problem, dude. If you give a Mountain Dew and he's not a pug, he's a Frenchie. Frenchie. Okay. The I knew what my face was really good for. I never knew I was going to go into that line of business or it would go this far. I mean, I just didn't know. It's one of them things like you either got it or you don't. You're either you just want to do this, don't you? Oh. Yeah, I mean, not that bad, not that bad looking. It's all good. It's all good. I mean, it's what we're all about here is me, I, and myself. Okay, I gotta stop. I've had one too many dues. You do gotta stop before you get all carried away and shit. Just don't do it. Don't do it. It's the beard is as fuzzy as it looks. It's fuzzy, baby. It's fuzzy. Look at that. Look at that. I see one gray hair. You know what that's from? That's from Hot Rod. That one gray hair, dude. I'm gonna sell that to Hot Rod for $10. Oh yeah. Ah, you seen my room. Ah, I was not intending on doing that. My bed is not made. Oh my god. I didn't just do that. Dear God. You just seen it's down and dirty. Anyways, it's dirty in here. I gotta stop. She gotta stop. No, keep going. I say you auction that off. No, what auction? What, the beard? The okay. The one gray hair is getting auctioned off for sure. Who wants a roll of pennies? I got some of that too. You want some chocolate? Uh, man, I'm gonna have to get a prop. We're gonna have to get a Mountain Dew can and a Snickers. Hungry? Why wait? Wait, what was it? It was a no. It was gummy bears. I gotta get gummy bears. Okay. Miss Good eating tonight, FTP. What'd you eat? What'd you eat, Mommy and Minnie? What you got? Don't tell me eating at the Y or something crazy. Uh, what are you talking about? Eating? Dear Lord. I don't like nuts. I'm done. I'm done. This shit's gotten out of hand every night. Motherfuckers take it too far. I mean, I should be running a show that's like, wow, this is not PG-13 at all. Not at all. If anyone really understood what we were speaking, but we speaking in code. Nuts on a car, loosened lug nuts are not good for your health. Nah, man, you don't know nothing. You just don't like Snickers. Oh, you don't like Snickers. I'm sorry, that was a me thing. I'm sorry, I didn't know. I knew what you were saying. It was just the car lug nuts thing. I know it was just the nuts from the Snickers. All right, whatever, dude. Just don't like them. I mean, whew. Bro. You know, one can take what you say and twist it any which way. Like, up is down, right is left. And some people are like, I like cops. And some are like, I don't like cops. And others are, I don't know. Well, anyways, I still need to talk to you. You still need to say what happened to make you change your name. Because I feel like you were coerced. Who found out? Like, what happened? Because you was totally cool with who you was. So what happened? Who's been in touch with you? Who's been messing with you? Because, like, dude, don't let nobody change your name. Your name is all right. But if you want to be fuck the police's sidekick or camera woman, you can totally be that. Blah, blah. Homemade vegetable soup in a crock pot. I had barbecue chicken in a crock pot. It wasn't, and then I put some, I don't know what kind of barbecue sauce it was. The Old West barbecue sauce from Hy-Vee. It was really good. Oh, you've talked to Aqua Blue 22 before, but I don't think she's 22. Aqua Blue, you ain't 22. So what is the Aqua Blue 22 for? This is weird. Weird. And then the whole I don't like nuts thing. I mean, that's really weird. I guess I'm just weird in a nutshell. Just nothing happening. I just changed it so when I piss people off, they don't hunt me down. Who has hunted you down? You don't piss anyone off. I've never seen you piss anyone off. You are the best camera person ever. Like, no. I'm not gonna say you're not feisty. I suppose. I suppose you're pretty funny too. Pretty funny. You got that. So there's that. Anyways, I won't. I mean, I don't know. She's probably sitting there blushing behind her computer or smiling or something crazy. I don't know. Who knows what these people are doing? You've talked to Aqua Blue before, Mommy and Minnie. It's the year 2022, 2022. Is it Aqua? I don't know. I suppose. Anyways, I mean, we're gonna have to talk about it because I feel like something happened. I feel like you've been changed forever, and I don't know if it can ever be the same. I don't know if I can ever look at you the same with a different name. I don't know. Something I got to get used to. I don't even know if I like the name. Like aqua blue. Like what does it mean? Aquarius, blue eyes, B-Day January. Look, she already knows what my concerns are, and she already, wow, she's on it. Okay, Aquarius, blue eyes, B-Day. Oh, geez, pretty lame, but it's all I could think of at the time. I am March 22nd, Aries, and blue eyes. Also, is Aquarius Aries? Wait a minute, Aquarius. I'm Sagittarius, which is pretty cool because it's like Aquarius. You just replace the A with an S. No, you'd have to do ARIUS. No, I don't know. No, it's not the same. Anyways. No, two different signs. Yeah, they're very different signs. Aries and Aquarius, two different signs. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. I knew that. I'm not, I'm not a dumb blonde or a ditz or anything. Jeez, mommy of many. Whatever. Whatever. So much in common at mommy of many. You're going to have to come to the wedding. We're going to invite everybody from every state. We're going to have people from all over. Anyways. Hunting people down. Yeah, they don't like me, though. So they do try and hunt me down here in South Dakota. Try and call the cops on me all the time. Get me swatted and stuff. Not everyone. No comment, FTP. Is the beginning of Aquarius. AQU is the beginning of Aquarius. Yeah. I knew that. I knew that. Sure. I had it all figured out, right? Anyways, tastes like watermelon, sugar. That wasn't really funny. Some might not make it home. Some may not. Hi. Watermelon. Hi. Okay, anyways. No, I don't mean to trigger that, but if you're low, you're low. And if you're high, you're high. If you're just having fun and feeling wild and free. Yes, I don't get paid for singing, but this gets me really far. Really far, and it's really long, too. All right. Watermelon sugar. Gummy bear. Hi. All right, dude. I'm done. I'm out. I don't even care. I dropped the mic right here, man. Drop the mic. Drop the mic. Drop the mic. Drop the mic. If eyes could tell anything about a person, what would they say? Would they just scream for attention? Or would they say, he's really fucking pissed off? Or would they just say that they love you with compassion? I don't know. I don't know. What would they tell? You could tell a lot about the eyes. You really can. If you look at somebody in the eyes, you can really see a lot. More than what they think you can see. It's amazing. Anyways, that's it. So take your Sagittarius, Aquarius, misguided Aries, flipper flapjack, and don't do anything I wouldn't do. Miss FTP. What is Miss FTP doing? I know what she's doing. I'm trying to wrap this up, and I'm trying to get back. By Aqua Blue 22. She's playing magician. She's changing her name up. Magician. All right. Peace. love, chicken grease. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. And have fun with all that snow you just got dumped on. And we're just in -30 land. So we're having fun. Yes, you should go into witness protection. For sure. Yep. Yep. That's funny as shit. That's funny as shit. You got to go dark. 0 dark 30, okay? Mommy and Minnie says, not me. All right. I'm out. That's the third time I said it. I'm out. Aqua Blue, thank you for the $5.99. Peace. Thank you. Not everybody. Hot Rod doesn't give 2 pennies, so I can't rub together nothing off of him. I'm not trying to bring him back up or nothing, but the guy just isn't much help, if you know what I mean. And sometime you're going to have to give me your PayPal or your Cash App, and I'm going to have to send you some money, okay? For all that good filming you do out there, out by you, out there in the woods. All right. Peace out. Enjoy them. Enjoy that wildlife. Enjoy that lake, and enjoy horseshoes by the river. Enjoy. And all them deer. No snow here. Oh, don't say that. That's so mean. All right. Peace out. I got to get rid of my avatar. Hold on.